Hi, my name is Victoria. I have been a school bus driver here at Lakeshore Central School's Transportation Department for over 20 years here in Angola, New York, which is located about 21 miles south of Buffalo, New York, along the shores of beautiful Lake Erie. Today I'm here to introduce the STEFFI Crosser and tell you why this tool was invented and how to use and implement its use into your operations. The STEFFI Crosser is a highly reflective glove-like item that a school bus driver wears on the back of the hand, and because of its reflective materials can clearly be seen through the reflection and glare that's on a school bus's windshield, and helps the students better see the bus driver's safe to cross hand signal. The STEFFI Crosser was made to be ambidextrous. In the morning when we pick up our students, it's on our left hand. In the afternoon, we wear it on our right hand. And the STEFFI Crosser is comfortable on a bare hand. It could be worn underneath a glove, over a glove, or you can wear two STEFFIs if you have a monitor that crosses their students and you want to cross the monitor back. And the STEFFI came to be, since the beginning of my career, I noticed that the students were struggling to see my hand signal to cross them. They were crossing themselves, they were walking into oncoming traffic, and this was dangerous, this was life-threatening. So this had to end, and that's how the STEFFI Crosser was invented. It was for the students to better see the driver's safe to cross hand signal. With this, we get our students off the road and safely onto the bus as safe and efficiently as possible. This tool named the STEFFI Crosser is like any other tool. It will work only if it is utilized. A student that crosses should not have to guess. It should be a given. Let me show you how the STEFFI Crosser works. You can see the STEFFI Crosser clearly in the windshield. Okay, but first let's talk about the flashing lights that a school bus has. We got the stop arms, we have the red flashing lights up here. It's lit up like the 4th of July, and you wonder why a motorist could go through this when all this action clearly signifies that this bus is at a complete stop. Clearly, it is about to pick up or drop off kids. How could a motorist miss this? My point is this. With all these flashing lights and stop arm cameras, it will not physically stop a distracted or deliberate motorist from going through our stop arms. With that said, what we do have control over is to educate and teach our students on what to look for before they cross. And let me tell you, it's amazing what a symbol like the STEFFI Crosser and a few words of safety can do to impress the minds of our student. That's what it's all about. Now we're going to get on the bus, and I'm going to assist you in how to implement the STEFFI Crosser to your students. Always respect your state and district policies. I'm going to wait for the safe to cross hand signal. Okay, I see it, but before I cross, I am going to look both ways because the life I save will be my own. So I'm going to look to the left, to the right, to the left again. I'm going to look back up at the driver. I still see the STEFFI, and the driver agrees with me to cross. When introducing the STEFFI Crosser to your students, hold the hand up wearing the STEFFI Crosser so that they can all see it. Tell the students before they cross, this is what they are going to look for at all times. They are to wait for the safe to cross hand signal. And they will see the STEFFI Crosser through the windshield and recite to them. If you don't see this, you don't cross. If you don't see this, you don't cross. Repeat it. Most important, remind your students that they should always look both ways before they cross. After all, they make the final call. Now let me show you what Lakeshore Central School's buses are equipped with. Up here, we have the daily student reminder, and it reminds the students here. It says, if you don't see this, you don't cross. Always look both ways before you cross. And it's wonderful because the students will be seeing this every morning, every afternoon, every single day. And this is to get deep down into the student's subconscious so that they can remember to look for the STEFFI crosser. But before they get off the bus, we as drivers should physically remind them, please verbally remind them, you need to stop and wait for the safe to cross hand signal. Over here, Lakeshore also supplies a STEFFI on-hand kit, and this consists of 3 sizes of STEFFI, small, medium, and large. This is in case if the bus driver loses theirs, misplaces it, forgets it, there's always a backup STEFFI at all times. And they're in different sizes in case a sub-driver gets on the bus and they need a different size. They're always available. This is very important. There are a few emergency items on a school bus. We got the fire extinguisher, emergency kit, body fluid kit, flags and reflectors. We may never use these items during our career. I'm sure glad they're there though, but I guarantee this is the item that you will wear on a daily basis. We here at Lakeshore Central Schools are taking every available steps to ensure student safety. As school bus drivers, there are many people and lives counting on us. We definitely are the watchdogs, the guardian angels of this industry, so to speak. What do angels do? They guide and protect. With that said, let us continue to safely guide our students in front of the bus and protect them with all that is available for us to use. Put your wings on. We owe it to the world. Last but not least, special thanks to my supervisor, Mr. Periotti, and Lakeshore's administrators and the Board of Education for their support in keeping student safety priority number 1 in our district. Thank you and safe crossing to you and yours. But before we go, let's see the STEFFI one more time in action. Bye, Drake, honey. Have a good evening.
You too.
Thank you. Make sure that you wait for me to cross you.
I will.
Okay.